Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of linear equations and the distributive property. This is standard A.5A in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 10 of the 2021 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we're simply looking for the solution to this equation here, and as you can see, we are going to need to distribute on both the left side and the right side of the equal sign, which means we need to remember our saying, don't call me after midnight. This is just going to help us remember the steps of using the distributive property. So first we need to distribute, and we know we have the distributive property when we see an expression inside of parentheses, and then we have something being multiplied on the outside of it. So we need to distribute out that 4 to the y and to the minus 3. Also going to need to distribute out the 8 to the 2y and to the positive 3. So let's go ahead and rewrite this here. Can't forget we've got our positive 19 on the outside there, so we're going to need to keep up with that. Also, that positive 7 is just kind of sitting out in left field on the right side as well. So let's distribute this out. So 4 is going to be multiplied by y. We're going to keep that sign there, and then 4 is going to be multiplied by 3. And then we've got a positive 19. Do the same thing here. 8 is multiplied by the 2y. Since it's 2y, we'll go ahead and put the parentheses around it. And then we've got a positive 3. So 8 times positive 3, and then we just got a 7 sitting out there. So let's go ahead and simplify a little bit. We've got 4y minus 12 plus 19 equals 8 times 2y is 16y plus 24 plus 7. All right, so that's the distribute step. Now we need to combine. We're looking for like terms. And I see like terms right here. You see this minus 12 plus 19. Those are just constants. I can go and combine those. Minus 12 plus 19 is the same as 19 minus 12. That's a 7. So I'm going to combine those like terms so that it's 4y plus 7. Same thing here. Plus 24 plus 7. So 24 plus 7, that's going to give me 31. Those are both constants. So there we go. Now the sides look a little bit cleaner. I've got a variable, 4y and 16y on either side, and then I've got a constant, 731. Now we need to move. We are looking to get our y's together, and we want it to stay positive. So if I subtract 16 from both sides, it's going to give me a negative y. So in this case, always move the smaller into the bigger. I'm going to subtract 4y. And that's going to give me 7 equals 4, or 16 minus 4 is going to give me 12y. Now we're going to go ahead and just get rid of these constants. We're going to move them over from one side to the other because we want to isolate this variable. So I've got a plus 31 sitting over here. I'm going to subtract 31 from both sides. So that's going to get rid of that right there. So that's going to give me 12y, and then it's 7 minus 31, so that's going to give me a negative 24. And at this point, most of us can probably see the answer. It's staring at us, but that's fine if we still need to do this last step, multiplication and division. So we've got the 12 being multiplied by the y. We need to divide both sides by 12. So what we end up here with is y equals negative 24 divided by 12, so that's going to be negative 2. And we do have an answer there of h. And so if we wanted to, right, we could go ahead and just plug this in right here. Always double check your work if you've got time on the STAAR test. And if you plug it back in there, you would get a true statement. And so when this left side equals this right side, that's when you know you've double checked your work and you have a true statement. So our answer here is h, negative 2.